Welcome back to Tech Tutors. Let's explore how Pega's service level agreements help you prioritize tasks, meet deadlines, and keep your workflows under control. In Pega, a service level agreement acts as a timer to ensure tasks are completed on time, with escalations triggered if a task is not finished within the specified time frame. The intervals include: the timer begins as soon as the task starts. The goal is the ideal time to complete the task, serving as a suggestion to finish it promptly. The deadline is the final time limit to complete the task before it's considered late. If the task isn't finished after the deadline, additional actions, like sending reminders or increasing urgency, are triggered to ensure it gets completed. SLAs are critical for ensuring tasks are prioritized and completed on time. Urgency in Pega is a numeric value between 0 and 100, used to prioritize tasks effectively. The urgency value for goal, deadline, and past deadline can be incremented at various SLA intervals. Let's understand SLA with a real-world example. An IT support team must resolve tickets with a goal of addressing them within 2 business days and a maximum deadline of 3 business days. If tickets remain unresolved beyond the deadline, reminders are sent every 24 hours, and urgency increases with each interval. This approach ensures that all tickets are handled on time. To configure this scenario, let's create a service level agreement rule in Pega. Navigate to Records, Process, Service Level Agreement in Dev Studio and click Create to define a new SLA rule. Configure the start time using the Assignment Ready field. When it immediately is chosen, the SLA starts when the task is created. When a timed delay is chosen, the SLA starts after a set delay. When dynamically defined on property is chosen, the SLA starts based on a dynamic datetime property. Goal and deadline times can be defined in 2 ways in SLA rule. Constant values for days, hours, minutes, and seconds. Datetime property, which must be populated before SLA invocation. The goal time represents the suggested time for task completion. In our scenario, the goal is 2 business days to resolve tickets. When the goal time is reached, urgency increases by 10. A notification is sent to remind the team to resolve the ticket promptly. Here, business days are calculated using the organization's calendar settings. The deadline is the maximum time allowed to complete the task. In our example, the deadline is 3 business days. When the deadline is reached, urgency increases by 15. A notification is sent to the assignee or team to escalate resolution efforts. When a task is not resolved within the deadline, past deadline intervals come into play. In our IT support scenario, reminders are sent every 24 hours. Urgency increases by 25 at each interval. Notifications are sent to the manager, ensuring continuous follow-up. This escalation can repeat up to 5 times until the ticket is resolved. SLAs in Pega can be applied at different levels. Case level begins when a case is created and ends when resolved, ensuring the entire case meets its deadline. For example, a customer ticket must be resolved within 5 business days. Stage level applies to a specific stage of a case, starting when the stage begins and ending when it's completed. Consider a document verification stage that must be completed within 3 business days. Process level covers a process within a case, ensuring timely completion of subprocesses. An example would be completing a payment approval process within 2 business days. Assignment level focuses on individual tasks, starting when an assignment is created and ending when it's completed. For instance, a task like reviewing and approving a document must be completed within 1 day. Approval level is specific to approval steps, starting when approval is initiated and ending when it's completed. Take, for example, a manager approving a leave request within 2 business days. In Pega, urgency is calculated using a formula that keeps the value within a valid range. It ensures urgency never goes above 100 using it min 100, and never drops below 0 using it max 0. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Pega insights by subscribing to our channel.